It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we'll see who rules the skies in today's battle. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals, and it's all up next.
A good neighbor to nearby downtown Phoenix. We're at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more likely is going to come away with the win.
Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And away we go in Glendale. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And they'll be led out by a #1 pick out of Oklahoma. One of the game's better runners, it's Kyler Murray.
One of the beauties of the quarterback position is it's not cookie cutter. QBs come in all different shapes and sizes. Some are 5'10", some are 6'6". Some are better on the run, some are better in the pocket. For Kyler Murray, and he is at his best when he's playmaking. When his athleticism, that dual threat nature comes to life, that is when he is typically a defense's worst nightmare.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Murray. That pass is complete to McBride. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Cardinals first down. Connor here from the gun. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Right back to Connor. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
He'll make a bid for it on the ground. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Straight ahead, it's Connor. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Arizona. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first, it's second down. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Throwing here, Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Now Prater on to send it away. Has this at the 6. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. They're led out by someone amidst their second act as an NFL QB. He was a second-rounder back in 2013, Geno Smith.
When Geno Smith won Comeback Player of the Year, it was really hard to find another comp. You know, the NFL, we love to always compare and contrast guys from different eras or project them moving forward. But there just were not many stories like Geno Smith, who just waited and persevered a decade in the NFL before he flourished. But what came to life finally was just the arm strength, the accuracy, the playmaking ability that was there at West Virginia, and it just took some time and maybe a little love from Pete Carroll at that time to really elevate his confidence and elevate his game.
On third down, Walker. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Running with Walker again. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Staying with Walker. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. From the gun, Smith. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. No return on that punt. And the Cardinals will have to start from deep within their own territory. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Pressure coming, it's Murray. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Benson now from the gun. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Benson once more. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. It's 3rd and 8, need to get a chunk here. Let's come in here, Brock. It's Murray. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Benson will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Kyler throwing here. Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him. And the pressure drives them backwards. Facing 4th down now, the Cardinals turn to Matt Prater for the field goal. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. McManus sends it through. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for them.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and started game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So Seattle retakes the field for their second series. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's brought down for a loss. All right, here we go. Second down. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Our score, 6-0. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They have second and pretty long here. Smith. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Throwing on third, Smith. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They gain 14 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down. Here's Walker running right. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. They give up the gut to Walker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
2nd and 3 now. Handoff to Walker from the gun. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. Walker now from the gun. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Brought to the ground by Kaiser White.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with first down. They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now an inside give to Walker. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. Smith setting the throw. Cut near the goal line. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks tie and can take the lead here in the second. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they'll take the lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. DJ Dallas now to return it. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Out had the Cardinals now on offense. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Escapes out to the left. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. But that's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Pulled in at the 20. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Seahawks are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it'll be Seahawks football. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. The Seahawks with a lot of ground between where they are now and where they need to go. Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Smith. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Thompson makes the play. Man, great call by the defense there. They go to cover 2 for that play. And it's the free safety back there who makes the read and forces that turnover.
And that's who you want playing that cover 2, covering half the field, right? Those strong safeties near the line of scrimmage. A little more depth at playing the run. Free safeties, this is exactly what they want. They want to play that half, and when that ball is in their vicinity, go and take it away.
Stays in the pocket. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
The Seahawks and this running back headed back out for a new series. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Left side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Williams. And the Cardinals get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, Murray. McBride hauls it in. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. From the 41. Hit some space around midfield. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now Kyler. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to He's stopped at the 17-yard line. First down from the red zone. He brings it in. And he goes out of bounds after getting them to the 7. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. McManus sends it through. And they've taken back the lead.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So it's... I guess we could have just kept both teams out here. We're moving past halftime and getting right to the start of the second half. Now Prater on to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Seahawks back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Smith. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jalen Thompson makes the play. And the Cardinals take possession down inside the 30 after the interception. Murray here on first down. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. That's one he knows he should have had. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Here's Connor on the option. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Now Murray on the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. This will be from 52 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that grows the lead to 5. Now Prater on to send it away.
Well, when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback, who comes to my mind first. I'm going to bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Going to the ground again on first. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. They go with Walker here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. On the carry, it's Walker. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, and they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
That's caught for the first. And they get this down to the 28. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the gun, Charbonnet gets it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Dadrian Taylor-Demerson getting there for the tackle. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Metcalf's got it, complete. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Now Walker. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. Charbonnet. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Seahawks take a 3rd quarter lead. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
And he's into the end zone. Successful play there. That makes the lead 3 points. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Dallas with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. He breaks a tackle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. From the 31. He's got him, that's McBride. And he reaches the 35 before going out. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now. The 1st down carry for Connor. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Wilson on the slant. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Connor. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From the gun, it's Murray. He'll get this one to Connor. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Connor trying the right side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a 1st with some room to spare.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. And he makes the catch. Did he get both feet in? No! Oh, so close to 6. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Murray setting up to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Facing fourth down now, the Cardinals turn to Matt Prater for the field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. McManus sends it through. And that will tie things up in the third. After 3 quarters, we're still neck. Now Prater on to send it away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. Walker on 1st down. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Running with Walker again. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now. First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Staying with Walker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And the Seahawks will have a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. The give now to Walker. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Running is Walker. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Charbonnet now up the middle. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Call it 1 yard there. Tough sledding the last couple of runs. It's 4th and 2. We send a man in motion. Smith on 4th down. Has a man. It's Brown. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets him 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
On 1st down, this is Charbonnet. And he'll go down here at the 16. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. A give up the gut to Walker. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. It's Walker on the give. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he'll get them enough for a first down. Now an inside give to Walker. And his extra effort there rewarded with a solid gain. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Seahawks in range for a game-winning score. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Walker. And he takes this one in for a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks jump in front late. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Point after, up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Dortch now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Wilson's got it. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw it. That pass is complete to McBride. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Here he is to throw. Vacates quickly left side. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Searching. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Coaches challenge him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Handoff to Walker from the gun. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Walker now from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Walker. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Dortch now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Cardinals offense making its way out. Their failure on 4th down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. 1st and 10, Murray. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Here's Murray. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Throw right side, and McBride has it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. One final shot here. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Seahawks pick it up. And the defense piles on at the end here as they take it back for the touchdown. The Seahawks have likely locked up the win right there. Step one is just making the hit, Brock. Step two, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step three, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy.
Yep.
A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So, yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody